Have you ever tried any sexual role-playing?
Yes.
Follow-up question that's on here, definitely. What?
Yes! Damn it, I missed it again!
You always miss it.
Every single time I try to get that final.
Can I read these cards now?
Yeah,
I can?
sure. Tell me what they say. No, she's got to intro the show first, Blaine.
I mean, we could change it up if you want, Blaine.
No, it's fine. Sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm going to leave the stage and we'll come back
Okay,
up.
reset.
Okay.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Always Open. How you guys doing? We're here live at the Sunset Room in Austin. How many of you have never been here before? A whole lot of you. Welcome. Good choice on the show to attend.
Yeah, I agree.
What else is going on in Austin right now that they could be doing? I'm curious.
The something like radiology convention?
What?
You think there's any crossover? Is there any crossover? Anyone here for the radiology convention? No?
There's one guy who's like waiting.
Radiology. That's what's
that?
going on next door. Interventional radiology.
Yeah.
Are any of you
Society.
attending that convention?
The Society of Interventional Radiology.
I got to get going because
Do you have a talk? Do you have
I'm
a panel?
speaking over there.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah, makes
that
sense.
song. I'm your host, Barbara Dunkelman. Welcome, everyone. And with us today, we got some people.
Saw myself on the phone. I scared myself. Sorry.
Who are you?
Sorry. At least we'll. Get ready, because it's going to be right there.
Is it on the... No. I look like the character in Monsters, Inc. that has the life or the scream sucked out of him. And he's got like big red lips. I'm Blake Gibson.
And it's me, your friendly neighborhood Mariel.
Yeah. Is that why we picked that box today?
Oh, yeah.
Just so you could hold it up?
Just so I could hold it up. I was very strategic in my planning.
Before we get things started, we're going to be doing some cheers to that. So if you guys have anything you would like to say, some positivity that you'd like to spread, something cool that happened recently to you in the last year, week, couple days, whatever it is, we're going to get you guys lined up right at the back and then take you one by one because we'd love to hear those stories. So if you have some, feel free to start heading to the back. But before we do that, we need some beverages.
Ooh. I wonder who we could get to bring us some drinkies.
Who's that may be possible to do that?
Who decided to show up?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my God. The man of the hour.
You know, it's so nice to see all you guys again. So here we go.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone doing good? Are you all excited about the show?
Yeah.
That one's yours.
I feel like, Texas, you were born to wear one of these microphones.
Oh,
I feel very Britney Spears right now. And I'm kind of digging it. So yeah, I was worried it was going to hit the kind of a ching-ching noise was happening with my facial hair. But I guess it's not happening, so we're all
Sounds
good.
great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We kept talking about backstage in our green room about how we should form a band. And we
I think so.
knock out some karaoke. I mean, not karaoke, some choreography.
I'm all about singing karaoke. I love
I
it.
did a literal spit take just now, and I dribbled on myself.
We're already halfway there. We've already got the mics. That's all you need.
Who would be what?
And we could be new Spice Girls.
Yeah,
I'm down
New
for
Spice
it.
Girls.
Baby.
Hey, but two of us has to.
No.
Hold on.
40
two of us
Spice,
have to fuck.
Okay.
40 Spice, hello? Right?
That was the new
What do
news.
We have to fuck. What?
Two people in the Spice Girls boned.
Who?
Who?
That's not true.
No,
That's
no.
impossible.
It was in the news.
It's got to be Ginger and Scary.
Which ones?
Was it?
Ding, ding, ding. Yes. So how many people saw that?
Mel B and Jerry.
Yes.
I am not shocked.
They
Mel B,
boned it out.
yeah.
Mel
I thought
B.
they had
to,
beef.
Spicy.
Maybe
Sexy beef.
Maybe that's why they had to be.
Maybe it was sexual tension.
I think it might have been.
That's a lot of what it was. So
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like kindergarten or first grade Blaine, if you heard that, would be like, oh.
Kindergarten?
You were in kindergarten?
I mean, when were they? What was
They were like the mid-90s?
97.
But like, why are you getting horny in kindergarten?
Hey, babies can have boners. Didn't you guys talk about this on the show?
Okay, so maybe she needs another beverage.
We should get.
I'm going to exit on that route.
Okay.
I'm going to let y'all just
She's
talk
talking about
that.
baby boners again.
They can.
Cut the feed.
All right, well, before we get to our lovely audience, do you guys have anything that you would like to share as a positive thing in your week?
I get to see more of Elise, and hopefully we can have some
I
P.
see-
Terry dates.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I forced Mariel to take me
You
to
did not
Terry.
force me. I begged you to let me take you to P. Terry's.
It was a bit of a forced thing on my part,
Alright,
but
well.
yeah.
Pete Terry's is a local burger chain.
I'm excited to be here and spend more time with all of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys are filming Arizona Circle season 1. And part of that is that Elise and James and some other Funhouse people, you guys especially, are here for like 5 weeks. So
Yeah.
we actually get to spend more than a day with you guys, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
Usually Funhouse flies in for a day, films something with us, and then gets the fuck out.
Sometimes even the same day. That's how much they hate us.
I've already worked out with James 3 times.
Damn,
so
dude.
cheers to that.
Cheers. Cheers to that.
I'm
If anyone
stealing
has
your
to-
husband.
I just picture him like jumping up on your shoulders and then you guys forming a perfect loop and then like rolling around. The best day ever.
It's a bunch of like, hut, 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 hut. All right, let's get our first cheers to that. Come on up. I love your shirt.
Oh yeah. I like that too.
So after about 4 years of trying to find a job that allowed me to do it, I was finally able to move to Austin and with my best friend this month.
Hell yeah!
Cheers! Cheers! That's wonderful.
Ooh.
Austin is a good city. You're the last person who's allowed to move here.
Yeah. No more.
Yeah, we're full.
Hi there.
Hi. So just today, I entered my first fencing competition.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Wait. Could you do like lightsaber fencing? Is that a thing?
was
Lightsaber
that?
fencing?
Lightsaber fencing? Wait, you said fencing like.
Like the sport.
Yeah. Could you do lightsabers though? Like the fake lights? Next question.
Like, are you just asking substituting the sword for the...
Yeah.
I'm
How
sure
fucking
you-
cool would that be?
I mean, I'm sure she could just substitute.
I'm sure the weight's off.
It's
but,
probably a very different,
Right?
yeah. Because they're all like tiny
the-
and dainty and pointy.
The beam.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like a lightsaber would be too weighted.
Yeah, but it'd be neat though.
I think you should start something. Lightsaber fencing.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi. So last week I turned 21.
Woo! Beers to that. Congratulations.
I'm already shit-faced.
Illegal cheers to that.
Enjoy it.
Hi.
Howdy. So in 2 months, I'm getting married to my beautiful fiance, who's sitting right over there.
Where is she?
Beautiful fiance. She is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
That's a cute couple.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's wonderful.
Look at her.
What are we looking at?
She came up on the screen.
Oh. You guys make a beautiful couple. Have beautiful, beautiful babies. Hello.
Howdy.
What's up?
My wife and I had a beautiful little girl last month, and it was my 22nd birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
Cheers. Double
Cheers
cheers.
to that, man. Babies.
So many babies. I feel like everyone's having babies these days.
Well, I actually have an announcement to make.
Blake.
I'm infertile.
Cheers to that. Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
So,
flip
as a
that.
trans guy, I just got my name legally changed this month.
Yeah. Wait, what's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
He's like, I'm in the witness protection program, please no.
It is now Briar Robert Rossi.
Briar.
Love it.
Good name. Congratulations.
Excellent name. Excellent name.
I can feel that business card. I'm like, oh, he's so professional.
Yeah.
That's cardstock. That's real nice cardstock.
Hey, Becca.
Text did you use?
Hello.
Helvetica.
Hi. I got a promotion recently at my work, which allowed me to take a couple really nice friends out to dinner, and I was able to adopt a new cat 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, cheers. Woo! Yeah. I'm getting
Hell.
emotional on all these.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I know you.
I know you. I have 2 people in the audience I want to expose right quick. Amanda, Chris, here celebrating their 3rd wedding anniversary tonight.
Woo!
Congratulations, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
That was Cricket, everyone, our games community manager. Give it up for Cricket. Whoop, whoop. Well, thank you, everyone. That was wonderful. What a way to start the show.
What a nice and like all sorts of different things happening in people's lives.
Yeah, so positive and pure.
Yeah.
Let's make it unpure.
Okay.
We're gonna.
What was that?
Like devil.
We're gonna play our favorite game that we play with Elise whenever she's in town.
Elise, can you tell us that story briefly? Was there anyone here last year who attended? There's a few.
Yeah, just a few.
There's a good amount of you who were here, and everyone understands the rules of cupidity, right? You take your turn, you wait.
Last year, I was horribly ridiculed and mocked by people I trusted. That is what happened. That's what you need to know.
So what happened was
I spoke out of turn.
we were taking each turn doing the cupidity questions, and I think you were asking me the questions.
I thought we shouted out our answers whenever we wanted.
Yeah. And so as Meryl was asking me these questions, Elise was also answering.
Yes.
And I was like, maybe she's just having fun participating. And then it came to the question of like, are you a top or bottom? And before I could even answer it, Elise goes, I'm a top, baby!
But I have to tell you, since the last time I was here, I've been a bottom more times than I would have liked.
Did that change your life? Or you're like, no more top energy?
That's my goal for this year.
Okay.
Top energy.
Top energy.
Big top energy.
We got it.
Nightmare material though, like going on stage and doing. Oh.
It was really bad. I'm sorry. It has
never lived it down.
No,
it's
we
been
bring
a whole
it up all
year.
the time. It's been a literal year now. at this
Yeah.
point.
It's what I did last summer. You know?
I think we need to make it into a shirt.
Ooh, I'm a top, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my God.
I'm a top, baby.
Yeah.
It's an actual top. Yes! We got it that time.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's great.
Thank you, yeah. Rooster Teeth, if you're listening.
I don't think they are.
All of Rooster Teeth. All right, well, let's play some cupidity, which I think we'll probably rename to something a little more generic at some point.
Yeah.
Speed round.
Speed round.
We'll
I
do
like that a
some
little
speed
better.
round questions. All right, Elise, ready to go?
It's actually your turn. You can answer.
Okay.
All right. How much do you go clubbing?
Never anymore. When I was 21, I would go all the time.
Lightning round. Elise.
Just 21. Have you ever faked an orgasm during sex?
Yeah. Everyone here has, especially you.
Are you pointing at someone in particular or just everyone at the same time?
Yeah, just
Especially
But especially Bart. How would you feel if your partner made more money than you?
how I feel now, I guess.
Equal pay for women.
Yeah. Do you feel as though the craziest, most experimental stage of your life is in the past or has yet to come?
I think like as I get older, I maybe get more comfortable taking risks, actually. Or
Okay.
like I get into a place where I feel like I have a good jumping off point, which makes them sound more planned than actually taking risks. So yeah, it's gone. It's over.
You discover that someone you're newly in love with wants to urinate on you during sex. Would you consider staying with this person?
No. No.
What if at this point in your relationship, James was like, yo, baby, I really want to do this?
Like he was in an ATV accident and now he's got this pee thing.
Yeah.
His brain broke.
Specific.
So specific.
I love him so much. I guess I.
Why are you looking to Blaine for answers?
He doesn't pee on me at the gym. I don't know what he...
You immediately
I don't know.
Not yet. Wait till he's in that ATV
Well,
accident.
would you let him pee on you? I feel like we feel this. I feel like we feel the same way about him.
Context. It depends on context. Okay. If I'm on fire, James, pee on me, please.
Or have you got like a jellyfish sting?
No, that's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah. My oldest brother got stung by a jellyfish, and my older brother was so fucking happy about it because he was like, "Oh man, I will do the one thing that will save you, brother." He was just like,
I guess.
It didn't work.
My time to shine. You don't have to answer.
Okay, I guess if like he really needed to pee on me.
It's life or death situation.
I love the idea that James is listening right now and he goes, she's okay with it. Finally, I could ask.
He's just chugging water.
All right, and last question: do you fold your underwear?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I worked in a Calvin Klein underwear store.
Did you really?
Yeah, and when I was in college, I worked there, so like I can fold underwear better than anybody's ever folded underwear.
I have a theory that anyone who folds their underwear is a serial killer.
What? Fuck off.
You fold your underwear?
I fold my underwear.
Who folds their underwear? Serial killers. Everywhere.
Watch yourselves, friends.
Do you?
No.
I just shove it in
Dunk
a drawer.
that shit in there.
Okay.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Hold on.
Trevor folds his underwear.
Watch out.
But they're bigger. They're bigger.
Girl, you in trouble.
They're bigger.
I didn't start folding my underwear until I watched Marie Kondo. And then I took her folding method and applied it to every single thing in my life.
How do you fold like a thong?
I don't wear thongs.
You would just like...
Hold on, Elise, here, let me get it for you.
Yeah. Calvin Klein way, I mean, we would have like folded the side, brought the crotch up, tucked it in the top.
Oh, and it's just like a little like string.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah.
Like a little egg roll or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then like Marie Kondo, I guess before Marie Kondo, we put them in a drawer like a filing system.
Yeah.
So you
It's so fun doing that.
And you just do some of this? You guys have a lot of underwear. All right, well, now we know. Blaine, would you like to go next? Yes. Okay. How often do you speak to your parents?
5 times a week.
5? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Can you separate an artist/entertainer's bad behavior from their art?
Ooh, it's very difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Follow-up
I haven't been able to watch the Michael Jackson doc yet.
It's funny because the next question on this list is, how do you feel about Michael Jackson?
Oh, wow.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's right there.
That's the producing right there.
Oh, boy. Touching kids is bad. That's how I feel.
Do you have a nice ass?
Let's see it.
I mean,
Regis, I need a lifeline.
people are gonna see it soon.
Yeah, I showed off in Arizona Circle twice. So.
Wait, like
the
your
whole
naked,
thing?
naked ass?
Yeah, I bare ass in Arizona Circle.
They put it.
They turn on a spotlight for you.
They start playing slow music. I'm like,
You don't have to like actually show us your ass.
What was that?
They were just like,
No.
objectifying.
I've been doing a lot of squats lately, so I think it's better, but I think it could be even better.
Oh, well, why don't we... No, I don't want to objectify you. I was going to say compare now, and then we'll have you on the show next year.
Okay. Let's verify.
I love the dude back there. He's like, yeah, let's verify it.
Show me that ass! What?
Shake it. We'll save it for the post show.
Okay, all right.
What do you feel when you stay home on a Friday night? Fear of missing out or joy of missing out?
Joy, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. Like, Love, Death, and Robots was a really good Friday night the other night. I was just like, this is a good show. Yeah.
Ideally, what portion of your total hobbies and other recreational activities would you like to share as common with a partner?
Ooh, I'd say 3 out of 4, if like that ratio.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the majority.
Mostly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
75%.
It's nice to have a lot in common, but also have some things that are different that you could like teach each other and like expose to each other.
Like, I like to hunt men in the wilderness. Join me, won't you? No.
Oh. You shall find an ideal mate with that.
No, like, like movies, fitness, and climbing. Like, if they were into those 3 things, then great. But if they're not into, like, reading Star Wars comic books, I'm not going to be like, whoa, that's a deal breaker. So.
All right, Meryl.
The look on her face.
You ready to go? We don't have a timer, so I was just chilling this time. Do you think you could still be genuinely happy if you weren't in a relationship with anybody? Ooh, this is a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Just hear the air conditioning swirling during those pregnant silences.
It's like, answer wisely, man. You know?
I know, my girlfriend's in the corner too.
Yeah. I think ultimately it means like, are you happy with yourself?
Oh no. That's a different question, Barbara.
I guess that is a different question.
I could learn to be.
Okay. Would you consider dating someone who is already involved in an open or polyamorous relationship?
Probably not.
Probably not. I kid you not, this is on here. Would you sleep with a serial killer?
Elise, what are you doing later?
I'm folding my underwear in case you care to join me, Mariel. We can fold together.
I hear she's a bottom lately, so.
Oh, good to know.
Change it up.
Full of callbacks today.
No.
If you could choose to live forever, would you?
No, absolutely not.
And then this is my favorite question.
Oh God, is it the cousin fucking one?
No, unfortunately not. Not this time. This question literally, this is all it says. Anal sex, question mark?
I'm a top, baby!
And then finally, who do you want to win in Game of Thrones?
The cousin, the sibling fucker. No, not the sibling fuckers, not the cousin fuckers. The niece fucker, nephew fucker. Daenerys Targaryen, baby.
Daenerys? Yeah. All right.
She's the queen of my heart.
I want her to win too, personally. Or Arya.
Yeah.
I want Bronn to win.
Yeah.
I know he's not up for grabs, but I like
I
Bronn.
want Davos to like. I feel like he's earned it.
To grow his fingers back and.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch that, yeah? You're gonna be here, right?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Yeah. You guys want to make plans? You guys aren't invited. I'm just letting you know.
You can watch Game of Thrones with us just at the same time.
Yeah.
In your own respective homes.
Well, a real quick policy on talking during Game of Thrones.
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Zero talking.
Yeah, it's fucking the worst.
Nope.
No phones, no talking.
No.
You could have reactions like, oh.
Even that, I'm just like. Yo, you should probably ask us questions. Let's get this show on the road. Come on, Real.
All right, Barbara. Do you think that smarter people are usually capable of deeper love?
No.
This is one that's very important to me. Are you saving for retirement?
Yes.
You bet.
I have 401k.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you like to hear derogatory terms during sex?
No.
From Trevor, I can't.
I like the idea of someone just calling me like a bad bitch. You's a bad bitch.
I feel like Trevor would be like, you stinker.
Yeah, he would.
Trevor.
And then he'd be like, oh God, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Barbara's like, slap me. He's like, bow bow.
He makes the sound effect.
Yeah,
with his
he's
mouth.
Imagine you have a partner who is able to provide financially for you and any children. Would you consider taking a stay-at-home role?
Yeah, I think so. As long as I felt like, I guess it depends on what time of my life it was at. Like if it was right now, I still want to be working, but if it was like years from now where I'm like, I've done all I can do in this industry and with this, sure.
Cool. Would you prefer a group first date or a one-on-one?
First date?
First date.
First date.
I guess group. Never thought of it that way, actually. But it's a nice way to break the ice because you're like kind of mingling with a bunch of people, and it's the one-on-one dating interaction to me is like very intimidating.
Yeah.
And it almost feels like a job interview sometimes.
Have you ever tried any sexual role-playing?
Yes.
Follow-up question that's on here, definitely. What?
Well, I was playing me, and
Wait, hold on. I just want to picture Trevor before you.
It's not Trevor.
Damn it! I was gonna say before you ruin the moment in my mind. I just want to picture Trevor role-playing.
Okay, it was Trevor. I was playing me, and Trevor was playing you.
I'm
just kidding. I was playing Elise, and Trevor was playing Blaine.
Oh.
That's how it went. That's about how sexy.
Can I hang out with your husband later?
Yeah, I know.
I'm just trying to make you guys feel as uncomfortable as possible. Well,
it took a turn that I was not expecting.
An Arctic turn?
What?
What?
That's a Whose Lines It Anyway joke. All right, never mind. All right. We have a couple Whose Lines It Anyway fans in the audience. So we're actually going to do one more round of cupidity with Mr. Texas.
Should we make
Thank
it
you,
stand?
thank
there
you.
Gotta make it special.
Stand between these two
That's
little
perfect.
sexy bitches here. Goodness
Ooh.
gracious.
I've never been called that before. This is a new thing.
It's a role play thing.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta roll through.
I'm into it.
All right, Texas. Would you rather go to the beach or the mountains on vacation?
Beach.
Beach
Good
daddy.
choice.
Yes.
Do you imagine you're louder than average during sex?
I sneeze really loud. So I'm probably,
You sneak.
so probably.
Yeah?
I think so. I guess depending on how good the sex is.
Oh, are you like honest about it, or do you try to make someone who's not doing a good job feel better?
I might have a story about that. Yeah, I think sometimes if I'm in a hurry or if I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta get up early. I might be like, okay, ooh, this is great. That's exactly what I sound like. So, I guess,
Someone next door is like, is there a ghost next door?
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
In terms of sex, how experienced would your ideal mate be with people other than you?
I mean, nobody wants to hear that their person that they're with has had sex with other people, even though you know that they do. So I would be like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't think.
Oh, so you don't.
Yeah, I would just be like, let's just not talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
enough.
that's kind of how I would feel.
Have you ever arranged to have a friend call you while you were on a date to provide an excuse in the event you might want to end it early?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, I have. I've had the moment where it wasn't a phone call, actually, it was a text, and I had my friend Lupe, actually, I think, text me during it, and I was like, hey, if things go awry, I'm going to send you a text message with just like a couple of whatever, and then he said, oh, I have a family emergency, and I was like, hey, I've got to go.
Oh.
And I didn't want to hurt the person's feelings, but I knew it wasn't going to happen. So.
See, it's like, as a woman, you could always just be like, I'm getting my period right now, and I need to leave.
I mean, I could have just said I have diarrhea or something, been like kind of gross about it, but I was like, no, it's kind of nice. I just was like, okay, I got a friend situation, I got to go. So yeah,
You're
it has
nice
happened.
with it.
Has anyone else done that? Anyone else?
Yeah, I got
Yeah?
kissed
Yeah,
in the midst of it.
you did?
Well, my mom, I wanted her to call me and she didn't, so I pulled up my ringtones and I played a ringtone and I was like, oh, hello, Mom, yes? Coming right home, and then the person's whose house I was at, they're like, I just saw that no one called you, and like everyone was listening, and I was like, I gotta go.
So that has actually happened to a friend of mine who was trying to get out of a situation, but the phone rang while he was on it in mid-conversation. Yes, he was trying to get out of a situation, and he was like, oh yeah, yeah, and then the phone goes, and he was like, I must have lost the call. And we were like, bitch,
are you
caught.
playing a song right
You
now
are
on
caught.
their end
You
of the
are-
phone?
Yeah, you are busted, so yeah.
And then finally, do you believe in dinosaurs?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
But because they believe in you.
I
That's
mean,
it.
I saw one the other day. It was fabulous, No, I do. Who believes in dinosaurs? I mean,
But
come
that's
on, right?
interesting.
I mean,
That's what a way. Like instead of saying, "Do you think they were real?" Do you believe in them?
yes, I believe that
Like,
they were.
as if they were ghosts.
As if it's like a ghost or
Yeah, as if
Yeah.
it's like some urban
life
legend.
on other
How do
planets.
you not? I mean, I've been to museums. I mean, has anyone been to a museum before and seen? Where the hell did they come up with this stuff then if they didn't exist?
I mean,
So,
well,
yeah.
there are creation beliefs that God implanted dinosaur bones in the earth.
Yeah.
But they didn't roam the earth. It was
I don't.
just
He must have
put in
been
the earth.
bored.
And there's the trees.
Bored as hell. So yeah, I don't know. But yes,
Incorrect.
I do believe in dinosaurs. So.
Okay.
Yeah, no deal.
Well, thank you, Texas,
Well,
so
thank
much.
you. Thank you guys. So, and I'll be right back with some more beverages for you guys too. And y'all didn't even do shots today.
Oh yeah.
Y'all didn't do a shot.
We didn't
today.
do shots,
Oh
no.
my goodness. Maybe I have to sneak y'all some.
We're good girls and boy. All right, so before we move on, I would like to say thank you to Robinhood. Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, cryptos, all commission-free. While other brokerages charge up to $10 for every trade, Robinhood doesn't charge any commission fees, so you can trade stocks and keep all of your profits. Plus, there is no account minimum deposit needed to get started, so you can start investing at any level. The simple, intuitive design of Robinhood makes investing easy for newcomers and experts alike. View easy-to-understand charts and market data and place a trade in just 4 taps on your smartphone. You could also view stock collections, such as 100 Most Popular. With Robinhood, you could learn how to invest in the market as you build your portfolio. Discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and get custom notifications for price movements so you never miss the right moment to invest. Robinhood is giving listeners of Always Open, including you guys, a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint to help you build your portfolio. And you guys could sign up right now at always.robinhood.com. Thank you, Robinhood. Very good. Very nice.
Clapping for the sponsor. I love it.
All right, so we did this on a podcast with Chris one time. We're going to do a little bit of sex education quiz for you guys. So I'm going to ask you sexual education questions. Okay. And we'll see if you know the answer or not.
Okay. Do we win anything if we get them right?
Free night of sex.
My eternal love and affection.
All right. Well, I already have that, so.
Do you?
Do I?
Do you?
Do I?
Yeah. All right. Let's ask this one to Blaine.
Oh, you're asking them individually.
Individually.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Heat's on us. Me and Blaine, we got this.
All right. Blaine. This is a multiple choice question.
Okay.
How many thrusts does a typical intercourse session last?
Okay.
A, 20 to 50. B, 100 to 500. C, 500 to 800. Or D, over 1,000.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying this to be like, ooh, D. Because, like, over 1,000, if you do... No! If you do... Shut up, I'm doing the math. If you do 1 pump per second, 1 Mississippi, 2... Okay, that's kind of slow, but then, like, that's like 16 minutes of sex, and that kind of tracks, right?
Just non-stop.
1 Mississippi.
Nice.
I mean...
16 minutes, non-stop.
On the dot.
And then,
You're saying D?
Mom calls.
Wait, so what's...
I gotta go.
What's the... Is this fact? Like, what is this? The average?
Average.
The studies have shown.
Well, then, C. I'll go with C, then.
C, 500 to 800?
Yeah, sure.
You are incorrect.
Fuck you.
Oh, you got a
that?
buzzer.
She already said I was incorrect. I know how to make correct. You have to play the noise.
They do. It really just hits it home.
I was expecting a really good way to play the noise.
The average is 100 to 500.
That's sad sex.
I mean-
That's 1 Mississippi. That's a minute in 40 seconds by this standard.
That's just...
Do the math.
You are a jackrabbit, my friend.
You should write in and fight them on that.
Yeah, I'm going to complain.
All right, Elise. True or false? Women could have orgasms in their sleep.
True.
You are correct.
I know I am.
Guys can have wet dreams.
Yeah.
I think when I read the explanation, it's like women don't necessarily need physical stimulation. Sometimes like
it's on the mind, baby.
Their brain could make it happen.
And we are 3 very creative women, I would say.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Have you ever woken yourself up with an orgasm?
Probably, yeah.
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 It's happened to me once. It was interesting. I was just like, what? Was there a ghost in here? Ghost dick.
So hypothetically, could you induce another person to have an orgasm just by talking to them? Is that...
Probably
Who are you asking for? Yeah.
I don't know. Just,
What would you want to be talked to about?
No, well, I don't. No, it'd be cool if I could do that to. I don't know. Go to the next question.
You're just telling them about your day, and they're like, oh. Telling them about your day.
Tell me more about the Red Lobster.
I'm gonna hit you with 1,000 thrusts, baby.
Yeah. All right, Mariel, you're up.
Oh.
True or false?
Okay.
The male orgasm is typically longer than the female orgasm.
I'm gonna go false. I don't know anything about those. But I'm gonna go false.
What do you think?
Wait, the male is longer? False.
Who would have said false?
good number. Maybe half.
It is indeed false.
Hey!
So typically, actually, the female orgasm is about 3 times longer than the male orgasm.
Hell yeah.
Sitting at about an average of 20 seconds.
Wow.
So
take that, 1,000 thrusts.
So like, if you do the math, it's like 20 seconds, once every 2 years.
You carry the one.
I'm just kidding, guys. It's a joke show.
Maybe if you peed on James, it would be different.
Joke show? Is that what you said?
Well, we make jokes.
It's a joke show.
All right. Ooh, I like this one. Blaine.
Mm-hmm.
True or false?
1,000.
True or false? Semen can help fight depression.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You guys have heard of this, right? Totally.
So it is true.
Yeah.
In what way?
So according to the State University of New York, semen can help fight depression. Semen contains chemicals that elevate mood, increase affection, and induce sleep. It also contains cortisol, which is known to increase feelings of affection in the brain.
Again, in what way?
I don't know if that means like
consume,
ingesting it or ingesting it. But I would imagine ingesting it.
So yeah, it's happy juice. Did you know that on, I have my app, I don't know why I know this, but I track my calories on it. You can track semen. It's like worth like 15 calories or something.
Wow.
Like every time you ejaculate, you burn 15 calories?
Oh, no, I hadn't thought about that. No.
Or every time you eat a spoonful of semen.
Yeah. Well, as you do with your yogurt and granola in the
And to
morning.
cure your depression.
Yeah. It makes sense, though, that it would have stuff in it that would create feelings of affection. Because, like, if, like, I don't know, mating and whatnot.
Yeah.
If you, like, put a baby in someone, you want them to, like, feel affection towards you.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Like Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah. Let me give you my semen, you'll love me forever. That's my man voice, by the way.
It's a good one.
All right, Elise. Other than genitals and breasts, what other part of your body swells during sex? A, ears, B, fingertips, C, inner nose, or D, throat?
Other than genitals or breasts?
What swells?
What was it, ears?
Ears, fingertips, inner nose, or throat? Are you trying to
God, I want
imagine it in your head?
Right, so bad.
I can sub in my pride. 1,000 pumps.
Is it your throat?
Incorrect.
What is it?
Ears.
It is your inner nose.
Oh.
Which I never knew that until I saw this online. I'm going to have to pay attention next time.
Do you know why? Do you know what it is that, like...
Maybe it's just like opening up in case your partner wants to try a different hole.
God. Nosebleed.
God did make us in his image. I know these moments. I know.
All right, this is the last question, and feel free to anybody who wants to answer this if they think they know. Multiple choice question.
Mm-hmm.
The Earth could be repopulated to its current number with the amount of sperm that fills what? A, an aspirin capsule, B, a can of Coke, or C, a carry-on suitcase?
It's a disgusting ass carry-on. TSA is like, oh God.
Sick.
I'd say a can of Coke.
I feel like it's a trick question.
Do you?
Or I feel like I should be thinking the biggest. I would go with the smallest.
Can of Coke.
How many sperms are in a thing?
There's a lot of spunk in the...
How many little guys go? You guys, I don't know how many times I have to beat this home, but I don't understand how that works. How many of them are there?
There's like a lot.
How many?
In a little dollop, I think there's a lot.
Like millions, thousands?
You don't know your own
Thousands?
body?
I don't know.
You've never examined it?
No, I don't know. Like this is questioning. Can of Coke?
Those guys are doing math. They're doing math. Straight up.
I got some people in the front row who won't stop talking.
They're doing the math. They're doing the math.
Would you like to know the answer? What's your final answer?
Can of Coke.
Can of Coke?
I'm gonna go. Not that. What's the small one?
Capsule?
An aspirin capsule.
An aspirin.
It's like $1 billion. No way.
I think it's Coke.
The correct answer is A, an aspirin capsule.
Shit.
I know there's like millions of little fuckers rolling
That
around.
thing repopulate the world to its entirety.
Jesus.
Where it is right now.
But then they'd all be Blaines.
I know, right? We're better off.
In a perfect world, they would be.
Would be really
Well,
sad.
well done, guys. You did very good. You know everything there is to know about sex now, so congratulations. No information needed.
Did you guys know that you were going to get some kind of sexual education while you were here today? Do we have any, are there any parents in the audience? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, man.
You'll get your diplomas on the way out.
Yeah. And a capsule of aspirin on the way out as well.
Gross.
Jesus.
Just take it whole and swallow it. You'll be fine.
Yikes.
All right. Next, we're going to play a game we haven't played in a while called Most Likely To. So for this game, we each have these name cards that we're going to hold up.
You can pick up your cards now, Blaine.
Thank
And
you.
we're going to go through all these different scenarios, and we all have to vote on who we think the person most likely to do the scenario is, and then we will discuss. So the
Gotcha.
first one, who is most likely to spend the most of his or her time being productive? God, I don't know this one.
Can we go?
This is
Yeah.
easy.
And flip. Oh, can we all go with Elise?
Yeah.
We all said
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Oh, she said me. That's super nice, but also super wrong.
I think it's because we all work with each other and we know our work ethic.
Thank you guys.
That's funny because I guess you've probably worked with Elise the most out of the four of us.
Yeah, she like you when you're not doing Rooster Teeth work, you're like developing, like you're just constantly writing and writing and writing. She
Thanks.
does like exercises, writing exercises. Who does that?
No, you do. You do.
Not very well though.
That's why I held the blank card up.
I'm a bad writer.
I mean, everybody here works really, really hard. That was a tough one to choose.
Well, I just wanted Elise to compliment us. That's why I picked that question.
Right, of course.
So this one, Elise doesn't count in this one. Sorry, Elise.
Oh.
Who is most likely to get married first?
Oh God. Am I right? Yeah.
Well,
So, funny little story. Me and Trevor were at the mall this weekend, this past weekend, and don't get too excited. Don't go to Twitter or Reddit, but like.
Did he take you to Zales?
We passed by a ring store,
Jared's.
and we were like, we should go get my ring size, just to have, just to know. And
To
so-
have it to hold?
Trevor say that, or did you?
He did. Oh. Yeah, Trevor said that. He's like, I want to get it before it's too awkward of a time to ask for it.
Did you just get like punched by butterflies at that
Yeah, I was
moment?
just like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. And then we ended up in the ring shop for like half an hour because the sales lady was so excited that we were there to get ring size. And she's like, do you want to look at some diamonds? And I was like, yeah, I want to look at some diamonds. It was a very, very touching moment. Who is most likely to love fights?
What?
What?
It's me.
Hit me.
Yeah, I should have known that.
Because
You
you're,
love-
you're brave. I thought you were going to say because I'm Latina. I'm brave. I'm not brave. I just love a good fight.
Have you been in a fight? Or do you love watching fights?
I like watching fights.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Been in a, what kind of fights are we talking about? Like relationship fights or like?
I mean, either or.
Okay.
I will say, like, if I hear people arguing, like, next door or whatever it is, or in the wall next to me, I'll just be like,
Oh, yeah, all the time.
I'm
All the
too
time.
nosy.
What happened?
Yeah.
What
happened? But physical fights, you like watching them?
Not so much anymore, but my friends used to send me, like, just, like, not anything super violent, obviously.
Yeah.
Just dumb little.
Just the occasional
World
stuff.
Star, you know.
Just someone getting their head.
Some World Star fights.
Who is most likely, well, we shouldn't even bother doing this question. Who is most likely to cry watching sad movies?
Yeah.
That one's me. I win that one.
Do you cry at every single movie you see?
Oh no. I would say I'm trying to think of one of the movies that I watched recently that.
What's like a movie that no one should cry at, but you cried at?
Yeah. Oh, well, I cried a lot at the end of the last Fast and the Furious movie.
Oh my God.
Because fucking Paul Walker died, you guys. Like, have a heart.
Well, you're allowed to cry over that.
I know, but my friends, one of my friends, Edward Stockwell, who we all know, made fun of me because he was sitting right next to me. And he was like, it's Fast and the Furious. Why are you crying?
Did you pour one out in your Corona?
I did, yeah. I was like, me
family.
Did you see Captain Marvel by any chance?
I did.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry at Captain Marvel.
But even at the beginning with the tribute to Stan Lee?
No.
Oh, I was crying.
Yeah.
It's funny, when I was a kid, my mom, she's like you, she cries at like every single movie. And I remember we were watching Toy Story 2, and it's that scene where the doll is reminiscing about being with that little girl, and they're playing that song, When She Loved Me.
Yes. Yeah.
And my mom is like bawling her eyes out, and me as a kid, I'm just like, you're crying at Toy Story? And now I watch it and I cry like a baby.
Yeah.
I've evolved. Who is most likely to sleep naked?
Oh, we all
Wow,
differently. Interesting.
You know what?
Explain yourself. Theirs is a PG household, so I doubt it. They're all in onesies and like.
They wear chastity belts to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like Barbara's probably doesn't like clothes. I don't know. I feel like you're one of those people who wants to get home and just like shed everything.
I sleep naked like half the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close enough.
It depends on how lazy I am. Because usually I like to put on my pajamas the second I get home.
Yeah.
Even if it's like 4 in the afternoon. And if I'm already in them and I'm like exhausted, I'll just crawl into bed. But if I'm changing in my room, I'll sleep naked. So you're right. Elise, do you sleep naked?
I did until we got Benson, and because he sleeps in our bed, there's dog fur on it. He will come and like drop himself on me, and I just don't like. It's weird to be like holding your dog if you're naked. I don't know, like so like.
Well, Elise, he's naked too.
I guess you're right. I guess
no, he's not. He's got a fur coat on.
Coat on, yeah. But I mean, I totally like. I mean. That's the only drawback of having Benson.
Yeah.
You can't sleep naked.
The one drawback.
Do you want to find like a dog hair in your vagina or something?
Yeah. Or that cold nose.
But yeah. I picked you.
Yeah, I mean, one of the awesome things about being an Austin is I love being warm and like sweating and stuff like that. So like, I'll just blast AC and just like naked and have a nice nap.
So you do sleep naked?
Yeah, sometimes. Most of the times. Some of the times.
All right, a few more. Who is most likely to be afraid of watching horror movies?
Oh.
Reveal.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I put myself because I hate horror movies.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I refuse to go see horror movies at night. We went to see Us this weekend, and we saw it at 1:15.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to leave the movie theater and it still be bright outside.
That's good. The tracks.
Yep.
Wait,
you guys both put
I
Muriel.
went with myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went with Muriel.
I fucking hate scary movies. I can't do it. I'm going to see Us tomorrow. Terrified. I'm seeing it at night.
Oh, bad mistake.
I know.
Did you see Get Out?
Yes.
What'd you think of
I saw that at night, too. It was scary.
You're acting like she made you see all these movies. See it at night.
Yeah, Barbara.
And you said Blaine?
But we saw Us together.
Yeah, and I was like, fine.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe because you are very against Midsummer. You were
because it looks like dog shit. Wes, don't even say anything. But like the director, he did
Hereditary.
Yeah, and I hated that movie. Not because it was scary, because it's just dumb.
Well, you're not dumb.
Oh, I just spit.
I saw that.
Thing.
It went.
Yeah, it's too bad you guys aren't sitting closer to get someone Blaine spit on you.
Yeah.
So you're not scared of scary movies?
No, I love scary movies. The Thing is one of my favorite movies.
Thing's a great movie.
It's a good movie.
Who is most likely to laugh at an inappropriate moment?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Wait a minute.
Now I'm second guessing myself.
All right. Well, I think it's both. We did it.
Yeah, I feel like that's valid.
Yeah, well, it's like I talked about this before, but I laugh when I'm uncomfortable.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, last one. Who is most likely to wear unwashed underwear?
Oh, jeez.
Shit.
Be honest.
Okay.
Blalis?
Yeah, I don't know.
I work in an underwear store. I own billions of pairs of underwear.
Like you and James are like the outdoorsy type, and like I feel like
Yeah.
you just go like, oh fuck it, you know?
No.
I'll wear my post-it underwear.
I pack underwear like I'm going to shit my pants 3 times a day. Like,
What is that? I pack underwear and socks as if I'm gonna have like an accident every
yeah.
day.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, oh, it's
you
3-day
might.
trip.
You might. You never know.
It's true. And then you'll be shit out of luck.
And shit out of underwear.
Wait, you guys think I have bad?
The only reason
I smell?
I know. I was stuck between Elise and Blaine because I feel like Elise is a free spirit who'd just be like,
Sure. That's the vibe I'm getting.
The only reason I say Blaine is because as a woman, it's
sexist.
Oh no.
You secrete. You have liquid that comes out of you daily. You get
Someone say crust?
Yeah.
Well, dudes do
Crust.
too. Also,
You got crust?
Oh God, no, that's awful. What?
I don't know. Someone said crust.
You can just turn them inside out.
Yeah.
I mean, I fart a lot, so I feel like that would make me want to not wear the same pair of underwear a lot. Also, like dudes can secrete, you know, like if they get excited in certain moments.
Oh yeah. A little bit of pre-cum.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it's called.
That's a big old yikes.
All right. Well, before we move on, thank you guys for playing with me. That was very fun.
It's eye-opening.
Yes. I want to keep these for future discussions. All right. Before we move on, I would like to say thank you to Warby Parker. This episode of Always Open is brought to you by Warby Parker. Warby Parker makes high-quality, stylish, and affordable glasses that start only at $95, including prescription lenses. They make buying glasses online easy and risk-free with their home try-on program. The program allows you to order pairs of glasses shipped directly to your door, where you could try them on in the comfort of your own home. Keep the frames for 5 days before sending them back using the prepaid return shipping label with no obligation to purchase. If you have an iPhone X, make sure to download the Warby Parker app, where you can use their brand new virtual try-on, allowing you to try on eyeglasses, seeing the realistic color, texture, and size of each style just using your phone. I actually did Warby Parker about a year ago when I was getting glasses for the first time. My prescription is like 0.25. It's very low. But it was great because I took a picture in each of the glasses and I put it online, and actually the community helped me pick a pair of glasses.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. So try Warby Parker out for yourself and see how good you look in the frames. Go to warbyparker.com/alwaysopen to order your own free try-on kit with free shipping all around. That's warbyparker.com/alwaysopen. Be sure to type lowercase always open. And if you have an iPhone X, be sure to download the Warby Parker app and try their new virtual try-on, allowing you to try on the glasses, seeing the realistic color, texture, and size in each style using just your phone. Thank you, Warby Parker.
Boom.
I was like, I wonder how long I could hold this thumbs up before people start clapping.
We're still here, like.
All right, it's time for our favorite segment of the show.
We have
Box of Issues.
We have it. We
Yeah.
have it here. And we did something fun this time around. We had you guys submit. So these are all audience submitted. So we plan on hopefully getting you up here to ask your question or getting you to the spot, the designated area.
Eric back there with the microphone.
So don't be shy.
Yes.
Eric.
All right.
That's Eric.
Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, he's waving at me.
Hey, Eric, did you get angry this episode? Like you got angry yesterday?
No, this is a good episode. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome,
Thank you
Eric.
everyone for being here on a fun night of Always Open Live.
Everything we do for you, Eric.
All right. Do we have an April M? Would you like to come ask your question at the mic back there? If you are comfortable with it, thank you. We got a lot of good suggestions.
We did.
Too.
We did.
I believe.
Do you want to take your question, or do you want? She's like, I got it. It's in my head. I wrote it down.
I was wondering what advice you would give to someone whose parents were overprotective in a way. As like they don't want them to go out. And I'm almost 21. My birthday's on April 1st. So just how do you tell them to, I need some space, I'm growing up, without hurting them or making them feel like unwanted?
That's a great question.
It's a good question.
Have you guys dealt with the overprotective parents?
Yeah, I had a little run-in with that. I think there was an episode where I talked about going to Seattle and I smoked marijuana for the first time. Little did I know that my parents listen to everything that I'm on. And we had a talking to about that, and it was like a really uncomfortable conversation. But, I mean, I kind of laid out all the facts, and I was like, listen, I'm my own person now, and I'm out of you guys' house. That might not be the same for April, but I think it is important to kind of establish, like, I'm my own person, and you guys should respect my space as your parents probably respected your space.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just like a very transparent and open conversation that hopefully you have that line of rapport with your folks that you can have with them. So.
Yeah. So she needs to go to Seattle and
Exactly.
and talk about it on a podcast.
Blaze it.
Yeah.
No.
My parents weren't ever really overprotective. They always kind of let me do what I wanted to, kind of, you know, at arm's length. But that's a tough one. Do you live with your parents? Yeah.
Yeah. That always makes it difficult.
Right.
Do you have siblings?
Older and moved out. I think that's why. It's
Yeah.
because like you're the last little bit of their children that they're hanging on to, and it's like ultimately, I can't say this is true for every scenario of overprotective parents, but it just means that they love you so much and care about you and are probably just wanting to keep you their kid and just like within their reach for as long as possible. But I think if you've never given them a reason not to trust you, it's kind of on them to be like, you're an adult, almost 21, and you should be free to do what you want. I know it's hard living at home, but I don't know.
I was under my parents' roof until I was 22 because I went to community college, and I have an older sister, and we kind of made a support system for each other where it's like, I talked to her about my problems that I was having with the issues I was having with my parents, and then she would do the same. And it's kind of like conniving a little bit. You're talking about your parents behind their backs to your siblings, but at the same time, like they could probably offer some pretty good advice because they've probably gone through some similar experiences, and maybe they could get involved. Where they're just like, "Hey, mom and dad, chill the fuck out."
I don't know if this works because it kind of depends on what relationship you have, or maybe you've already done this, but you could tell them that how you feel and that you think you'd have an even better relationship with them, or that you think that it could hurt your relationship with them if things continue this way. And they might actually just see the gravity of it and think, oh, well, and you seem like someone that's probably pretty responsible in all other areas of your life. So maybe, like Barbara was saying, like you point to those things and say, hey, I think I have it all together. I think I can juggle this and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
All I want to do is go hire a hooker and smoke a lot of weed and do a lot of drugs.
Seattle.
Just tell them that, and they'll be fine.
Damn it, we appreciate your honesty. Here's $500.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a tough one, and I think a lot of questions we get on the show could just not solved, but could be helped so much by just talking and communicating and just laying it all out there. I know a lot of parents might take it personally and like have hurt feelings over saying like, hey, you're a little overprotective, I feel a little smothered being here. It's like, I'm an adult, even though I live at home, I should still have the freedom of someone with choice and being able to do what I want to do. But that's a tough one.
Yeah.
But I think talking to them is the first step, if you haven't already, which I don't know.
Or you can just clip this out and send it to them. Be like, oh, hey, look, there's this like video on the internet you should watch.
I wonder how many people have done that for Box of Issues questions.
Oh, man.
Showed it to the person?
Yeah.
All right, do we have a Sabrina? Yeah.
All right.
We got our mic right back. Oh, absolutely.
I don't remember what I heard.
Of course.
Shit, what did I ask? How do you deal with short-term memory loss?
Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. I just turned 21 and have never been in a serious relationship or had any crazy experiences. What can I do to make my 20s more interesting without getting murdered?
That's why we picked it, because
well worded.
That little end bit. pretty funny.
Or get murdered. Like, that'd be crazy too.
If that's what you're into.
That would be crazy if you got murdered.
It's wild.
Whoa, do you remember Sabrina? Yeah, she got murdered.
Whoa. She was crazy.
Man.
I mean, we talked in the pre-show, right, about dating apps. Yeah, and just kind of like that's kind of a new accepted social norm that people are dabbling with, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like the stigma has kind of cleared up in the past few years. So if you're seeking relationships or even friendships, because a lot of those like Bumble.
Yeah, Bumble has BFF.
Bumble BFF.
Yeah. I mean, that's always a really valid option, and that's something that I default to because otherwise I'd be dating people in the company, like Barbara. Like Barbara dating Trevor.
Oh, I thought you meant you'd be dating me, and that's
No.
horrible. And I was like, ouch. That hurts.
That was like a really bad insult, and you just clip that from the episode.
No, leave it in. People should know. I feel like there's this misconception that like once you turn 21 or get into your 20s that it has to be like this crazy wild experience and like you gotta be getting drunk all the time and doing all these crazy things and whatnot.
Did you have that?
I never had that desire. Like I probably drank more when I was younger. Than,
Yeah, you did. You crazy little minx. Tell them.
I definitely would like go. I lived in Toronto. I would go out to clubs and stuff when I was like 20, 21, 22.
Did you ever go to Gretzky's?
Yes.
Oh, Gretzky's, eh?
Fuck yeah, Canada, bro.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Huh?
Do you have a crazy 20s?
When I left community college, I went to UT and went hog wild, lived in
Yeah.
co-op and had hippie sex and stuff.
But you know what? I
They had hippie sex? What's hippie sex?
Did you change your underwear?
What? Wait a minute.
What
No.
were you
We're gonna
saying?
get on there. We're gonna touch on that. What's that?
No, go ahead.
No, I want to know.
No, it's released. It was your thing.
All right, we'll get back to the hippie sex.
I was gonna say like I wish there were things I had done differently in my early 20s. Like I wish I had just pursued learning things. I wish I had done more like classes in my free time where I would meet people and also be learning things and doing things constructive. I wish I'd just taken a dance class because I felt like it, or learned to play an instrument. Like
Yeah.
if you have, some of those things are a money thing, but I think free time becomes so much more sparing as you get older. And I wish I'd maybe like taken a trip alone. You know, those things that are sort of
In a safe place where you won't get murdered.
yeah. Those like formative experiences that I'm probably less likely to do as I get older.
Yeah.
You know, you have everything's ahead of you. Do.
No.
There you go.
Your life will be better.
We are an educational podcast.
Yeah.
Taking
you
a class
can
when you watch
learn
us.
things from us. I don't know. I mean, I'm still in my 20s, and I just turned 27. So, but I definitely have like a very fond memory. What'd you say?
I just want to like suck your youth into my body.
You're not that much older than me.
Elise is 45.
I'm 33. I'm 33.
6 years.
6 long years.
It's nothing, baby.
It's a lot of years. I'm
Not-
almost 30.
Yeah.
What's it like?
You lose so much moisture.
You crust.
Anyway, I'm sorry. You're
No.
still very youthful and vibrant.
Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I think back on like my early 20s as very fond memories of just doing dumb shit with my friends in college, and it didn't even have to be like one time we went on a scavenger hunt dressed as fruit. And I actually have
That tracks.
some of my fruit
Spat on
squad over
myself
here.
again.
They came to watch the show, and we just like did dumb shit. Like
Who were you looking for as the fruit?
what do you mean?
Like, well, were you looking for fruit-themed things?
No, it was a scavenger hunt for Fun Fest, this music festival that used to happen in Austin. And they were like, oh, if you dress up, if you have a group, like you can come and enter this scavenger hunt. And they're like, you get extra points for a costume. So we were the produce department. And we all went to Lucy in Disguise and dressed up. I was a peach. My friend Anna was a lime. We had corn on the cob. We had the whole thing. And what'd you say?
What? It's not fruit.
Well, produce department.
Sure. Okay.
Is what I said.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a dangerous. No one got murdered. But you know, it's still one of my most fond memories of just like doing stupid shit with my friends. So, do some stupid shit with your friends, you know?
Also, like saying yes to a lot of things. Like I feel like I'm an introvert, and I would mostly be fine staying in my apartment. But if people invite me out, then I'll be like, yeah, I'll do that. Eric's shaking his head no, probably because I keep turning him down. But
Hi, my name's Eric. I have a quick question. Can we get back to whatever the hippie sex thing was?
Yeah, I forgot.
So like living in a co-op, you're living with a group of people
Sleeping naked.
who are all like
Reusing their underwear.
of the same age and just like we're all like hot college kids. So I slept with a lot of my co-op friends, and it was just like a free loving like we are the world, It was great.
I like to imagine you guys living in like tents. They come in and you're like in white robes.
Yeah.
Just like your dick hanging out.
It wasn't kumbaya, it was kumbaya.
All right.
Don't clap for that.
But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think what we're trying to say is like, there's so many different things you could experience in your 20s. It's like such a great time to try new things, to discover like what you like. And saying yes to stuff, I think is like, I started doing that a couple of years ago, and it's like completely changed my life for the better of just like, get to do so much that you at first would be really uncomfortable doing, and then realize like, oh, it's not so bad once you try it. But there's such an emphasis, especially in your early 20s, on like partying and getting drunk and like getting blackout drunk and like, oh, it's your 21st birthday, like how fucked up are you gonna get?
Or your 19th birthday.
Or your 19th birthday in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like,
Gretzky's.
I never like, I never understood the like importance and focus on that, because it's like ultimately, what does that add?
Yeah.
You might get a good story out of a night, but ultimately it doesn't really add to your growth in life.
Just someone on the roof.
Was that helpful? She's like, no.
She's sleeping.
This is the first time though that we actually get to answer these questions and be like, because usually when we do this on the show, we're always kind of left with like, oh well, we just kind of talked around this, and they probably are like, thanks for fucking nothing.
Yeah, it's true. We do get follow-up sometimes from people.
We actually got a follow-up recently. We'll probably talk about it on the next episode, actual episode that we shoot. But
should we do one more? Or should we do one in the post show?
Let's do one more. We have some more for the post show that we can
Okay.
use.
Oh, awesome. Right. All right. Ruben. We got a Ruben. Hey.
What's up,
Would you like to
Ruben?
come ask your question? Watch your head. Do you want to come ask your question at the mic, or you want us to read it for you? Yes. I got you. All right. This is from Ruben. Recently, I came out to my mother's side of my family, and the response was very positive. Congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah. Now all that's left is my father's side, which includes my grandma and grandpa. Unfortunately, they aren't as accepting as my mom's side. I don't want to have my grandparents hate me, so should I tell them now or just keep it a secret? Good question.
Fuck.
Oh, that is rough stuff. Are you Hispanic? Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not out to my grandparents on my dad's side. Partly with kind of one of those things that they might be just too old to kind of understand. And it's also kind of a horrible thing that's just like, they're gonna die eventually.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
I mean, it's true. Yeah, you could just wait it out. I mean, for me, like...
And I'll get an inheritance. Win-win.
I mean, of course, I'm speaking, personally, but for me, I feel like it would damage my relationship with my grandparents, and I'm not close enough with them to, like, make sure that we would fix that,
So it's almost like you would, why bother upsetting them over something that you could never really work together on solving, rather than just having them be none the wiser on the situation.
Right. I think because there's cultural issues, there's obviously, generational issues, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think there's definitely a generation of people, especially in Hispanic culture, who just like may never get it.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to weigh, like, am I going to, how much is this going to affect, like, you know, I mean, obviously it would be different. Like if I were getting married tomorrow and my grandparents were still around, then I'd probably have to tell them. There's a great scene in the new season of One Day at a Time, where One Day at a Time, it's this great show on Netflix that just recently got canceled, but you should all go watch it because maybe someone else will pick it up. But the whole first episode of the new season is about it's about this Cuban family, and one of the cousins is gay, and everyone's just kind of like, oh, well, we don't talk about it, you know, like we just, you know, she's just like, we don't mention it, and they go into this whole thing, and she was like, well, you guys were all at my wedding, and they're like, oh, we just thought that was like a very friendly barbecue, like we didn't understand what it was. And so it's kind of at that point where I think like that's what it would be like if I were to be like, hey, you know, I'm getting married, or like come over and celebrate this thing with me. Like they may not understand what's going on, but I don't know, man. It's a tough situation that I think you kind of have to like dig deep personally. Like I said, for me, it's just one of those things where it's not worth the like issues it may cause.
Yeah. It's a tough one. I can't speak. I'll let Meryl do
I got nothing. I just hope that Mariel's grandparents don't learn how to internet, because then they'll be like, hi, Dios mío.
That's so true. And I love my grandparents. That's not to say that I don't love my grandparents and don't want to like, it's just that I also don't feel like we're close enough to where I don't share a lot of personal aspects of my life with them anyway, so.
Yeah. It'd probably be different if they were very involved in your.
Yeah, if they were super involved, then like, you know, things might change.
Hey, good for you, dude. Like,
yeah,
that must
congratulations.
be huge.
Yeah,
Wait,
congratulations.
Well, guys, I think that about does it for this episode of Always Open. We will have a post show that you guys will be watching just after this. But thank you all so much for coming out. This was wonderful. You all have been a wonderful audience. And thank you to my guests, everyone, Blaine and Elise, Mariel.
The hippie sex.
Cheers. We love you. Thank you for coming out. Bing.
Cheers.
Hey, it's me again. You just watched Always Open. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to the Rooster Tube channel, and check out the other videos that we have for you below. I'm sure they're wonderful, just like you.